Hello there gorgeous gamers and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and we've got our review for Song of Horror Complete Edition, which throws all 5 episodes into one package. It's good, but it's not perfect, and for some, it may be forever broken. I am a bit of a wimp when it comes to horror games, so how did I manage to get all the way through to the end of Song of Horror? Well, up until recently, it was actually impossible as the game was broken, but more on that later. Song of Horror doesn't hide its inspirations, and that's obvious from the start, as the difficulty levels are named after some of the horror greats. Easy mode is E.T.A. Hoffman, and Nightmare mode is H.P. Lovecraft. They're tips of the hat as well as precursors for what's to come in this gritty tale. You can play as 10 characters throughout the game, and each unfortunate soul has their own skill set as well as an item to help survive the creepy arm monster called the Presence, whose only job is to make your life difficult. You'll find the crafty bugger hiding behind doors ready to pull you into the abyss. The Presence is also central to the tedious minigames that are introduced with each new episode. Most of your time will be spent solving puzzles across the different locations. The puzzles are really good, but I didn't like the amount of backtracking. I found that as the map got bigger with each episode, the backtracking became a bigger nuisance, especially with the creepy monster roaming around and my characters dropping like flies. Losing characters will drive you mad. Each episode gives you a fresh set of faces to ruin, as well as the main character of the game, Daniel Neuer. I felt bad for this guy. He's a failed businessman, his wife has left him, and he's an alkie. And he's now being cursed by some music box. Poor bugger. By using the characters as cannon fodder, you can protect Danny Boy throughout Song of Horror. If he dies, then you'll be playing the episode all over again. The game is good, creepy fun, without a doubt, but it's not perfect. The controls are janky. They're not terrible, but they are a pain. This is because of the set third-person angles, which may show off the incredibly detailed environments, but they will also have you walking into every single object between you and where you want to go. Be prepared to wage war on the stairs as the angle switches halfway up them and you start walking back down. Song of Horror has a total of 5 episodes, but if you've bought the disc version of the game and have no means of updating, then you will only be able to experience 3 of them. This is because before the recent update, when I was trying to complete episode 4, I started meeting an issue with the game where it would shut down my console. Up to this point, I had been having no issues, minus a visual bug or 2, but when I tried to complete episode 4, the game wanted none of it. Every time I would walk through a door, and there are many doors, I would get an error screen saying that the game couldn't save, and after another 10 minutes, my PS4 would turn itself off with no warning. Booting up the game again, my save data was all gone. This happened twice before I gave up and decided to leave it, with the fear that my PS4 may explode. Thankfully this has been fixed, but if you're one of those people who doesn't have the means to update the game, and such people do exist, then you'll be better off avoiding this one. Without the update, the game is broken, so be warned. Overall, I enjoyed my time playing Song of Horror. It has an amazing story that any gothic horror fan will enjoy. The mini-games and puzzles, although repetitive, did add to the overall gameplay, as well as the variety of spooks to keep you on your toes. Just make sure that if you want to see the end of the game, that you update to version 1.01 so that you can finally get past episode 4. And that is the end of this review. Thank you very much for watching. Do us a favour, go on down below, like, subscribe, drop a comment if you've got one. Hit the bell icon to get notified for all future videos. Go to the info box and you'll find our social media channels, website links, and our supporters links where you can support the team, if you can. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye bye.